Hi guys, my name's Alana. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mental Health with Alana. If you're new here, please press the red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and also press the bell notification so you know every time I post a video. If you want to follow my Instagrams, I have two. I have a mental health / disability account, which I'll put up here. And this one is my kind of personal one. And then I also have got a business account called Care Boxes by Alana. And this is where I create sensory boxes and sell sensory boxes. So if you're interested in buying a sensory box, you can just DM me through my Instagram over there and I can get that sorted for you. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about BPD again because I'm going through all the symptoms of BPD and doing a bit of a series on BPD. So at the moment, I have been struggling with BPD very badly. I've been in like a BPD episode, and one of the things that you struggle with BPD is managing your emotions. So people have often very big, full-on emotions that you feel really strongly, and it comes in almost like this massive wave, and it is very like distressing. You feel like the world's ending. It can look very dramatic to other people, but for you, like, it's very valid and you feel like so distressed by it, and you often result in using unhealthy coping mechanisms to cope, or you get really angry and lash out on other people because you don't know what to do with the feelings. But BPD is known, this like symptom of having all over the place emotions is kind of like the cornerstone of BPD. Like, it does, if someone's experiencing that pattern of behavior quite frequently and is causing them significant problems across all areas of their life, that generally is like an indicator that it could be BPD. For me, I feel like my emotional regulation has gotten a little, like, it has gotten better compared to 2 years ago or a year ago or 3 years ago, because I've worked really hard on it. I've done a lot of therapy. I've tried a lot of different medications. I've numerous other mental illnesses, but you know, I have tried to start to reach out to people for support when I need it, instead of keeping things to myself. I do things that will distract me from the emotion, or I try to sit with the emotion. That's something that I'm working on at the moment, is trying to sit with that emotion or that urge to do something and not react on it. And that's really tough to do because no one likes to feel really horrible emotions, whether it's sadness, anger, frustration, irritability, self-hate, you know, any of those things. Like, no one wants to feel those things. And so your brain is trying to prevent you from feeling like this, and it's going, okay, we need to stop this. You need to do something that will make this stop, because your body and your brain shouldn't be in that state of really high emotional turmoil for that long. It's just not healthy for us or for our bodies. It puts a lot of stress on our bodies as well. But yeah, I've come up with a lot of ways that I have learnt to regulate, but I still have times where I don't regulate, and I try it and it doesn't work, or I just don't do it and I end up doing a behavior. So overall, I would say, like, I've improved drastically, and my family would even attest to that, because they're the ones who would cop the brunt of it, because I live at home and they're always around. And so when I get into one of my moods, or I'm really cranky or angry, or if I'm really upset and sad and I'm like sobbing, you know, I mean, because my emotions are so big, I can't hold them in. There is no way of holding them back. Like, they come out. And it's very like intense. And I think for a lot of people, they would be like, I don't know what to do with you because they are so intense and they feel so unmanageable. But you can learn ways to cope. Medication can be a part of that. Therapy, doing some hobbies or things that you like to distract yourself when you do get those big emotions, or journaling. I've been doing some coloring in because I've been struggling with this a lot at the moment. I'm having like an episode, so I've been doing this coloring, and I just sit with my headphones on in this room. This is like a craft room, so it's away from everyone. I just leave the door open just for safety reasons. But I sit in here with my headphones on and I listen to an audiobook or some sort of calming like meditation, or I might listen to my favorite music or artist or band, and I'll make myself a cup of tea and I'll just sit in here, or have some Diet Coke, and I'll sit in here and just do some coloring for a bit. And I find that can kind of calm me down a bit. The other main thing that I like to do is to have a hot bath. That for me really helps. And I make myself do self-care, so I don't feel like doing it because I feel like crap and my emotions are like, I feel so terrible. But I force myself. Like this morning I woke up and I actually am having a really crappy day. And I woke up and I was like, I just want to lay in bed all day and sleep. I don't want to get changed. I don't want to brush my teeth. I don't want to drink water. I don't want to do, like, literally, I didn't want to do anything. But I forced myself to get up. I just took my time. I had a shower. I didn't do like a full shower routine. I just had a basic shower. Quick one, like 5-minute shower, because that's all I could manage. And I quickly did my skincare just to make myself feel a bit nicer. I sprayed some perfume on, even though I'm not really leaving the house. And I put on one of my favorite shirts, which is this one with the moons on it. And then I started to feel really crappy again, so I messaged a friend. And we talked for a while as well. And then I've just been watching TV with my sisters out in the living room, so I'm not like inside my room by myself, because that is not the safest option for me right now. So I need to be around people, even though I don't feel like it. I do not want to be around people. But the point I'm making in this is that I didn't feel like doing any of that, but I pushed myself and made myself do it because I knew that it would help a little bit. And no, my mood has not drastically gotten better. I don't feel super happy. I still feel depressed. I still feel dissociated. Like I still have urges for things, but at least I can say that I was able to accomplish those little things for the day. So I hope this helped you. A lot of people experience like really intense emotions, and it's very common, especially people with BPD. So I hope you found this relatable. If you have any ways that you manage your BPD, then please comment down below.